I'm one of them ones.
There's another type of steroid that people take, yeah, that kind of has the same kind of effects on people's personalities and private lives. Sniff.
Oh man, whoa.
Sniff. Wow. I'll tell you why sniff is like a steroid, because it gives certain people that social confidence or whatever that you don't know that's what they've taken to get there.
Yes, of course.
You're just being you.
They follow that high.
For them to try and be lively and whatever, they're taking sniff and that. I realise that a lot of people sniff. Like a lot of people. And that shit just corrupts you.
No, do you know what it is? It's become socially acceptable now.
It's always been, you know what? Secretly, outside of our culture, it's always been the drug of choice.
No,
and even in our culture,
it's not,
in the underground, it's actually quite popular.
Else because, all right, let's take it out of our culture even, yeah? And I will say this. When I was young, as I said, because of the music that I listened to and the place that I come from and where I've cut my teeth in sense of areas growing up and whatever, that was always a nitty thing. Anything as we consumed as Class A. It didn't matter whether it was sniff, dubs, whatever. It was all Class A. It was a nitty thing. But when I like to think it was more the house era, when funky and house came in, and it became a Molly and all of this in the party thing, it became an acceptable
more
thing.
Acceptable, yeah.
Now, I remember in a lot of these house dances or whatever, for the first time, where we grew up going to the house parties or the raves with our people in there, where it was just a dank thing, you know, there was a certain boundary.
Wait.
We're now raving with opposite parties.
You know, I'll be real with you.
Who are doing a lot of other substances.
Because my start in that little club scene may have been a little bit earlier for whatever reasons, right? Because I was going out there extra young.
Yeah.
One thing I'll tell you this. You go to a jungle or a garage thing up in West End on a Saturday night, Oxford Street, go in a club, walk down the stairs, first thing you smell, crack.
Yeah, 100.
You know what I'm saying?
100.
With PSG, Munchie, all them MCs doing their thing.
You just said it.
On the mic.
You just brought
and
up
then
the
in the
style
corner,
of music. The style of music.
Them times there.
If you went to a bashment or... For
you might even smell it in a bashment.
I'm not saying you wouldn't, but
you might even.
More time, I'm just saying maybe that's what I'm saying. Over on my side, where I was coming up, in our thing, it was much more of a frowned upon thing.
Yeah.
So it would never be an open thing. And I'm not saying man weren't doing it, but it wasn't an open thing. Whereas in now, you can go to a rave in 2024. And it's a normal thing. Man ain't even got in toilet. They're doing bumps at the bar. Like it's.
Listen. Hear what I'm saying. There's a difference from the back of the era where people were putting crack in their spliffs or smoking crack, and they thought it was a money man thing. But not many. I don't think that people weren't really sniffing or sniffing openly. I didn't really see about that. But now you're right. But it's British culture, because if you go in a pub, certain pubs, you go into the toilet, it's normal. They're just racking up. People are racking up on the table. I've seen videos of people saying, do a line, do a line, do a line. The whole pub's chanting and that.
It's normal.
It's normal culture. And our cultures are merging, and the drug culture is one of them where, you know what, people looking for escape. Deep down inside, looking at society, people need escape and are looking for escape, and the drugs are always there to help give man a certain level of escapism.